All right, welcome to Make a Path Presents. We got some redemption going on right now. I just made a video previously. Actually, for me, it was like 10 minutes ago. And I was kind of a bit all over the place. And I really feel like I failed. I got too wrapped up in being playful about whether that was Rick. And I think my mind was just playing tricks on me because I was like... they showed us his boots, his bloody boots up close, and then I was thinking they knew that, so maybe he had to change his boots for some reason, because for some reason that looked so much like Rick. But I know who the dead body is right now. We're about to talk about that in a second, and I'm pretty much confident 100%. I'm going to reveal that in a second, but it led to possibly a neat idea I want to run by you guys, and the idea would be, and we're going to get right into it because I rambled last video, so I want to get right into it. The idea would be, what if Maggie and Daryl, or Maggie has Daryl, or they conspire together to eliminate some saviors that are still with Negan. They can't get to Negan, he's in jail for whatever reason. So what if anyone rises up, or if it appears that they're still loyal to Negan, or they're going to be problematic in any sort of way in that regard, what if Daryl just takes them out? And I mean legit just kills them, And you might be thinking, well, I mean, why do you think that? I think it is possible that this might be a body Daryl is trying to cover up. A body of someone he killed. And I'm thinking that because of these boots. And I think you already know where I'm going with this. That same image that was bugging me before, I was like, man, because here's why it was bugging me, and this is why I really failed last video, but the reason it was bugging me is because there's walkers eating a body. Walkers only eat fresh bodies. So it has to be somebody. They're not going to show a body that's being eaten. And here it's just like a transition shot. And that other person right here, I went back and watched the official trailer, the long one, and they showed this scene longer. It's like 10 seconds, and this is just another walker. The camera follows them around the building, and they see this dead body, and the walkers are munching on it really good. Well, this can't just be a fresh body that they're eating, so somebody has to kill this body and then go do something, come back, get the body, and then light it on fire. Because we've seen in this right here, they're burning the body up. It looks like the same damn body, same boots. And where I'm going with this is, maybe Daryl is offing them. Because it's this guy, this savior. Within the first couple episodes, we know in the trailer, they usually show the first few episodes, 3 or 4. We can tell it's his boots. If you watch the trailer, there's a couple times. But when Henry knocks him down, if you look at just the boot layout, I mean, work boots all look like this. You know what I'm saying? So it really could be any savior with work boots. So that really isn't solid evidence. However, the boots with the jeans, with this right here now, if you just look at that, I don't know, like the color, I don't know, it just... that looks like him with the shirt tucked in. I mean, look at that. It's the same color of everything. The shoes, the pants, the belt buckle now with the shirt tucked in. The one that was freaking me out, maybe that's Rick. No, it's this guy. Well, why is he dead? He's beefing with Daryl. That's all we know in the trailer. So what other way could he die? I mean, could it have been Henry? Let's just throw that out there. Could it have been him? And then somebody burns the body? It's nighttime when they show the body. We know Carol is looking for somebody in the woods with Rick. Maybe Henry. He's getting a remixed part of Comic Carl's storyline. In the comic, 2 kids jumped Sophia and Comic Carl. Bad, too, with bricks and all that. They whooped their ass, and then Carl ran away like a little bitch. And they were making fun of him. They were, like, beating Sophia's ass. And they're like, we're going to kill you. I mean, they were going to mess her up. And they were like, yo, Carl ran away like a little sissy. And then next thing you know, he comes back with a shovel and just beats him damn near half to death. And we know they're going to remix at least a little bit of Comic Carl's storyline with Henry. So I'm thinking instead of Comic Carl and Enid, Henry and Enid getting into a beef like the comic book, and then Maggie dealing with it at the hilltop, what if it's Henry's beef with the Savior, and it gets out of hand, and Henry does something, and it could be as simple as Henry has a gun and Henry shoots him. Because think about it. We have Rick and Carol out at night. We got a dead body at nighttime. We have Carol and we have Rick out at night searching for somebody. Who would they be searching for? You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like they were arming up for a bad guy. Maybe they were searching for somebody like Henry. Somebody, because it's not going to be an adult. If they ran away, I doubt they would be out there. Maybe, if they were emotionally distraught. But I'm thinking Henry did some shit, or he's out here, whatever leads him here. And when they find, or before they find this body, they also run into that other guy who was causing problems on the bridge. And that's the guy who grabs Carol and puts a knife to her throat. You know what I mean? We don't see this guy in some of the scenes where we see them when they're brawling, but when Carol and the black-haired dude with the beard, when he pulls a gun on Carol at the bridge in the trailer, this guy doesn't seem to be anywhere around. And the dude with the black beard, maybe I could just find a little picture in the trailer here. The dude with the black beard who they're beefing with, he actually has a little bust on his nose. Nah, that guy right there. He has a little bust on his nose. Henry knocks him down. They get in a fight here. In the other one where he pulls the gun on Carol, he's got that bust on his nose, but he doesn't have it when he takes Carol at night and puts a knife to her throat. Right here. He doesn't have no bust on there. So I'm thinking they're out looking for Henry. Whatever happens here, Rick ends up letting them go. Maybe he plays it off like he's just scared, and he took Carol because he thought Rick was going to kill him. And then Rick is like, I think they throw, what's her name in here in the trailer, Jadis. I think they throw her in there as just like misleading. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Carol's even right here. This looks like it's in the daytime, right when they're going out looking for Henry, and she's talking about how she just wanted to pull the trigger and end it. Hold on, we got another clip of Carol. Yeah, see, she puts her knife out. I don't know, man. I think I'm kind of onto something. But I don't want to start digging through the trailers and getting off track. But I simply think that's what it is. And I think after they discover Henry, they find the body, they just burn it. So that way there's no beef going on. Or maybe Rick isn't even there. I don't really see Rick cowering. I think Rick would lay shit down, but hey, who knows? Maybe he doesn't want to cause problems. Maybe Carol finds him, and then they burn the body, and she finds Henry. Who knows? Maybe I am just so sleep deprived. I'm talking out of my ass, and none of this matters. It's just little stuff that I found interesting. I wanted to discuss it. I'm going to shut up. I got to the point. There you go. Hopefully it redeems whatever the hell I uploaded before this. Thank you very much. Put your thoughts and opinions down in that comment box. You let me know what you think about this theory. Please let me know what you think about this theory, because I really want this one to be a winner. I feel like I'm on to something. I like that. And I do like the idea of Daryl often saviors. Now, I think it's more likely, and I know people will be mad, it's more likely Henry. He seems like the culprit just because how everything's lining up. Filming at nighttime is more expensive and stuff. So, how does that work? Yeah, more expensive, let's just say. Let's use that. I know it's expensive filming in the daytime and all that. It's pretty much expensive no matter what. But let's just say it's more expensive. We'll run with that. So we have a bunch of scenes at nighttime that look like they could possibly link together like a puzzle. So I'm thinking that it would be awesome if Daryl and Maggie were conspiring and killing saviors that were still loyal to Negan because Maggie couldn't get to Negan herself. So she wanted to clean house the best she can. I love that idea. I think that is so damn cool. However, as cool as that is, and we already see Daryl fighting that dude in the trailer, it is possible, there's enough evidence, I feel, unless I'm losing my shit, that it might have been Henry and Carol and them were looking for him. So you put your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think it's A, Henry kills him in a comic? Keep in mind, I'm not just pulling this out of my ass. Besides the trailer stuff, it is a comic remix because Carl almost beat someone to death, like in a similar way, beef and whatnot. Was it Henry that killed the Savior, and is that going to lead to additional conflict? Or was it Daryl and Maggie cleaning house? Or was it neither? And I'm just making something out of nothing. Put your thoughts and opinions in that comment box. Thank you very much for coming out and listening to me ramble again. I do appreciate it. I love these, just rambling and talking about whatever. So, all right, I'm done talking. It's your turn.